Hello everyone. Let me just get in front of the camera here. Hi, it's Tony D from the Webcomic Factory in Superfat. Hi bros, hi factory fans. Got a little bit of news. So first, I'm not going to Piscataway Library this Saturday, so don't go there. Well, I mean, you can go there if you want, but I'm not going to be there. And we're going to do a little experiment regarding me not going just as soon as I get past the news. So the usual news, click on Stormwatch Comics, our sponsor for July. Please click, go to their Facebook page and like them. Also click on our other ads, including Google, because we make money. Won't cost you a dime, but if you want to throw us some money, click on the donate bar and send us some cash. Okay, so Piscataway, can't go. A few months ago I wrote this article about why I'm not doing as many comic book conventions and appearances as I once did, and part of the reason, it's no longer cost effective. So I thought I would take this opportunity to take the Piscataway appearance, look at the numbers, and compare them to what I'm actually going to do this weekend and see what I get. Okay, so I calculate that going to Piscataway, the library, is sort of like going to a comic book appearance. Slightly better, because like a comic book convention, they were going to have a few other creators to bring out more people, but it's still like a comic book store in that it's a small group of people. I asked the people at the Piscataway Library how many people they were expecting, and I said, dozens? And they kind of like, well, I don't know. But let's be generous and say 24 people show up at this thing. That would be a pretty decent showing for one creator at a comic book store anyway. The only disadvantage of being at the library is maybe they don't bring cash to buy stuff. But let's pretend that people buy stuff just like at a comic book store. I usually sell minimum to 10% of the room. At a comic book convention or at a comic book store, 10% is about what I hit. So with 24 people, I'm looking at about 3 customers. Not a lot, but it's also a promotion too. But let's calculate the money. So 3 customers, you got to figure, my usual pattern is one of those customers will be fanatical and buy like 10 issues. The other 2 will just buy 1 issue just to try my stuff out. So we're really looking at 12 issues, and most of my stock's $1 a piece, so we're looking at 12 bucks. That's the money I make. So 12 bucks, let's say. Now let's compare that to the expenses. Getting up to Piscataway, I calculate gas is going to be about $21.30 both ways. Tolls is going to be about $2.35. That's one way, so we'd have to double that. That's $4.70. That gives us about 26 bucks. And of course I have to buy food for myself, and I got to bring the wife. She's my support team, so I got to feed her. So last time we went to the diner, I believe it was about 54 bucks. Nothing fancy, nothing frilly, you know, just your average diner, average amount of food. So we got 46 bucks in gas and tolls, 54 bucks in, no, I'm sorry, 26 bucks in gas and tolls, and 54 bucks in food. So 26 and 54 is $80. That's my expense. My profit is 12 bucks plus the promotion I got. So if I subtract the 12 bucks from 80, that leaves me with 68. But let's be really generous. Let's say I go nuts and I make double what I normally make. So we subtract 24 from 80, and that leaves me with $56. So now what I'm going to do, I've spent $56. I'm 56 bucks in the hole. I've met 24 fans, had about 6 or 7 sales, and so now I'm going to take that $56. I'm going to spend it on promotion for Superfrat and the Webcomic Factory. I'm going to take $28 each, put them in both for the day, just one day, blitz, come to the website, Project Wonderful Ads, and I'm going to compare how much money or how much exposure I get on my sites as compared to the exposure I would have gotten going all the way up to Piscataway. All right, so when I make the next video, we'll compare the results. In the meantime, you can take a look at my article that I wrote a few months back and sort of decide for yourself, is it really viable to go to a comic book convention or an appearance in this case? So creators, let's do the math. Click on Stormwatch Comics, and donate some money. I'm doing a lot of work here.